Hi, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's really nice to have you guys here, and we've been having a lot of fun building our mobile app. So this is what we have so far, and everything, absolutely everything is working. So before we continue today, I want you guys to just run your code. Okay, go to your to your code and run it, Ionic serve, and let's look at this. Okay, so everything looks good and fine. So in today's video, all we just want to do is to put our app on Google Play Store so that our friends and family can look at the app, you know, they can use it and they can see the hard work that we did. See, we wrote a lot of code. Okay, so but I think there is one thing missing, right? So we have this awesome app, and then we put it on Google Play Store, but people won't know who designed the app. So the app should have our maybe nickname or our website or just some information about ourselves, so that people will know that this is the person that actually did this, you know. And that's what I want us to add, that just little bit of code before we actually put our code on Play Store. Okay, so we're going to add that on the home page. So we're going to add some text in here that will just say about app. Then when they click on it, then it will tell them information about ourselves and about the app. Okay, so let's get that. So the first thing that we need to do, hopefully this is not tiny. Okay, we'll go to tab 1, HTML. Okay, so that's what we are going to, so in here we're going to do some stuff. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to create the text that they will click on. Okay, so we're going to do our div. So let's say the text is going to be about this app. Okay, so then we need to give it CSS. Okay, so let's call it CSS let's give it an ID, and let's call it info_div. Okay, so copy that. We're gonna put it in our CSS. Okay, we don't need all of this. So remember, it's an ID, so it's gonna be like this. So I already wrote the CSS somewhere, so let me just copy and paste it. Okay, so it's going to be text align, 1 in center, font size is 5 view width, margin top 10 view height, then we want it underlined and we want it bold. Okay, so that should show something. Okay, good. All right, you see, so it shows about app. Okay, so when they click on this, something will come up. So what we're going to use to display the information is called Ionic modal, right? So it's a kind of way to display something that, so like this home page, when you click on this home page will still be here, but something will just open up right on it. So it's just like a layover. Okay, so we're going to be using something called Ionic modal. Okay, so the code is really simple, but we just have to write a bit of it. Okay, so so let's go to the code. At the end of this, we're going to write, it's called Ion modal. I would have showed you on their website, but let's just try the code. Okay, so that's that Ion modal. So inside it, we have to have ng template. Okay, so inside the ng template, we need content. Okay, so let me see if I'm missing anything. So I'm not missing anything. So we have our modal, template and content. So in our content, we want it to be full screen. Okay, so in here, just put this exactly like this, and then so we want our modal to be okay. So we want our modal to be open only when we click on this, right? So we're going to do something. So we're going to give it a property called is open. So we're going to say open info. Oops, that's wrong. It's supposed to be. So we are saying that this modal should only be open if this variable is set to true. Okay, so by default, we're going to set this to false. So copy this. Let's go into this place. Okay, so come here and say this is equal to false. Okay, nice. It's looking good together. So then in here too, we're going to apply some CSS, but I was lazy, so the CSS, we're going to put everything in here, so you have to bear with me. So the CSS, we are supposed to create a class for it. So just write all of this in here. Style is equal to double quotes, then 2 dashes, right? See, don't make mistakes, dash dash. Okay, so write all of this in here. So we are doing this so that to make our modal really full. Okay, so so for us to see that content, okay, so for now, okay, so let's just continue typing. So when that modal opens up, we need something to close it, right? Like a close button. So let's write a div. Then that div, we're going to have an icon that is for close. So I wrote the code already. So icon, the name is close. Then the class is close app info. Remember it's class. So we're going to come in here. So the CSS is somewhere. Let me get it. Close app info. So we're gonna have this. So this is how the app info is gonna look like. Let me be saving all of this. All right, so now at least we have some code. So let's just see if it's gonna show. Okay, so but for it to show, we need to write a function that we make, because our open info is false by default, so we have to write a function that will make this true. Okay, so let's say a function called open info app. Okay, so all you have to do is just say this dot open info is equal to true. So we are referring to this. Okay, then look at this very well. Okay, so this I is supposed to be this. So don't make mistake. You see, this I is capital, this A is capital. I mean, you can make it anything, but just make sure that you are using the same thing in the view. So for me to use it, I'm going to just copy the exact function. Then I will come here that when someone click on this, right? When they click on it, oh no, what am I doing? So it will run this function. Okay, so then we want another function that will also close it. So let's say close info app. So this dot open info, what do you guys think is gonna be false? Yes. Okay, so close info is gonna be on our close, which is this one, right? So we're gonna have click is equal to close. Okay, so I think this should work. We should be able to click on open and then close. So let's see. When I click on this, you see it opens up. When I click on this, it closes it. See, that's what I want to do. So we're gonna write some information in here. Okay, that's really easy, I guess. So we are gonna, under this, let's write the information that we want to give the user, right? About us and about the app. So we're gonna have a div. So I gave the div class class info underscore div. You know what, let's do the CSS first. So info underscore div. So let me copy it before we start writing stuff. So in here, so I gave it the padding. So padding is to give it some space, top, right, left, and bottom. Then I gave it font size, text align, justify, and all of this. Okay, so that should be good. So now let's write our content. So each line is going to be a paragraph. So the name of my own app is That Joke. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. So That Joke app. So you have to call it the name of your own app. Okay, is an app for jokes, fun fact, quotes, and games. Okay, so that kind of show people what they can do in the app, right? So if you want to write something else here, you can go for it. But that's what I think. So now we want to write the name of the person that developed this app. So I'll say this app was developed by. So don't write your first name and last name. Don't write your full name. Okay, you can write just your first name or your nickname or something. Okay, because you don't want people to start googling you, right? So but what I will write is the name of my channel, developed by Kids College, Kids Science College in the year 2024. So then just to let people know that we are young coders. Okay, so we're going to put our age. So you just say I am currently, so your age. So if you're 10, 12, something like that. So but me, I would say I'm currently X years old. But for you, put your okay, no, let me just put 10, but I'm not 10 years old. Okay, just to let people know that you are young and you did this. Okay, so now that's that. Then the next one is information about, like, how did you build this? Okay, so you say I built, or let's say I designed this app by watching YouTube videos on this channel. So we want to reference my channel, right? Because that's where that's the video that you watched, right? So we're gonna have an href. So in here we're gonna have href. So href is something that you can click on and it will take you to a website. You know, if you watched my HTML code, you understand. So a href is the link that we are going through. Then close this. Okay, make sure that it's like this. Then in here, so we want to say So the name is Kids Science College. So now we don't have the link yet, but we're gonna have it. So put this target is equal to blank. So this one will make them not to leave your app. Okay, so now the href, so we need the website of the channel. Okay, so and I want it to point them to the exact mobile development playlist. Okay, so this is the link here, to the playlist. You can copy it, but for you to get there, I think you should be able to get there by yourself, right? But I'll put this link in the comment section, no, in the description. If you're able to, well, let's even try to see if I can. Okay, so let's say this is my channel. So if you go to my channel, then go to playlist, then you go here and you'll be able to ask questions. If you have, yeah, you can just copy this link. Okay, copy this link, then you have to paste this link in here. All right, so you save it. So just to make sure that works, so let's go in here. So you see when you click on this, it should open a new tab and take you to my. So you see, we use that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so another information is if you have a personal website, so let's put it in there for them to check you out, right? So let's say you can contact me on my personal website if you have any questions. All right, so like we did up there, we're gonna have our href, target is blank. Don't forget to close this. Okay, so in here we can say link to my website. Okay, so then the link, so you have to go and look for your website. Okay, so this is my own website. I don't think I need index.html in here. Good. So this is my own website. If you remember, we designed this. If you don't know about this, go and watch the other playlist. Okay, so when I save this, when I come in here, so this will go to my website. Cool. So the last thing that I want to just do is just to put like a copyright. Okay, I think that would be cool. So I'm gonna put a copyright. So let's have another paragraph. So to put the copyright is the and sign. Okay, then just say copy. You have to put this one. So you have to put your name. So if your name is Richard, so you just say Richard. So it's saying copyright Richard. So copyright 2024 Richard, right? But my own, I'm gonna put the name of my channel, Kids Science College. I think I messed up the spelling of science. Embarrassing. All right, cool. So let's see. There you go. Nice and simple. Okay, so I think that is done. All right, so now let's go through the process of putting our app on the Play Store. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do, okay, so we have to stop this from running because we need to type some command in here. So Ctrl+C, stop this. Okay, So in the last video I showed you guys how to run your code on a phone. So if you don't have a phone, that is fine. So if you don't have a phone and you're not able to run it, we can actually put it on Google Play Store, right? So but you have to make sure that you have Android Studio installed. All right, you have that. And then in the previous video I showed you how to add platform, how to add Android. Make sure that you have you watch that video and you have a folder in here called Android. Okay, so then in the previous video too I showed you how to generate icons and splash screen. Okay, so for you to make sure that your icon and splash screen are actually working, so that is a way to check that. So in here, so let's locate where our Android is. So it's in here. Okay, so open Android, go to app, go to source, go to main, go to res. So you see some folders in here. If you click on one of them, you see this is splash screen. I think if you go all the way down, this is going to be the icon. So you must have some stuff in here. Okay, some icons in here. If you don't have it, that means your icons and splash screen didn't generate properly. So you have to go back to the previous video to see how I told you guys to generate your icons and splash screen. So assuming that everything is done, so because we made changes today, so what we need to do now is to just tell Ionic to build our project again. So we're going to just do Ionic build Android. Okay, all right, so I might fast forward this video just because of time. Okay, that was pretty fast actually. So now we have our app built correctly. So now all we need to do now is to open our app in what's it called, Android Studio. Okay, so you have to go to where you install your Android Studio. Okay, so this is my Android Studio. It might take some time to open up, but eventually it will open up. So in our Android Studio, we are going to open our Android app. Okay, but let's give it a second. It's coming up. I can close this. I think I don't need it anymore. Okay, so mine open with a project in here, but if you've not opened open Android Studio with any project before, it's gonna be blank, right? But don't worry, just go to file and you want to open a project, right? So just go to open. So when you go to open, we just need to locate where our where our phone app is. Okay, so phone app. Okay, then Android, then just say open. It's gonna open it, but I think, yeah, it's already open for me actually, because that's what I have open. So but for you, it's gonna open this again. It might take some time. Okay, all right, so now I think we are ready to go. Can close it. So now we need to generate a file called APK. So that APK is what we are going to upload to Google. Okay, Google right here. Okay, so let's go and generate that. So in here you go to build, then you will say generate signed bundle or /apk. Okay, so let's click on that. So we want apk, so select apk. Okay, so then we say next. Then it will ask you, so this is the module, and it will ask you key store path. So you don't have any key yet, so we are going to create another key. Okay, so this key is very important, because if you want to make changes to your app in future, right, you will need this. So let's say create new. Okay, so store path, click on this. I think it's better that we put the where your app is currently. I'm gonna locate where my app is. So which is in here, phone app. So I'll put it in here. So I want to save it as I call my app that joke, right? So I just say that joke key. Okay, good. Then you type some password. Okay, this is good. You can just use the same password. I don't think this is required. Okay, it's valid for 25 years. Just oh, is it required? Okay, let me try this. Okay, so I think your name is required. So this is the part of the key. Okay, so I gave it my password, and I will say next. So destination folder, so where you want your apk to be. Okay, so you can see in my own is where my app, like phone app, is inside Android, and there's a folder called app. Okay, so take note of that. So then I will just say create, please select. Okay, I want to release. Okay, you have to select one of these. So release, that's what we want. So Android is going to do some stuff in here. It might probably take some minutes, so I'll fast forward this video. Okay, all right guys, so Android Studio finished building my apk. Okay, so it took like 2 to 3 or 5 minutes. Okay, but it depends on the speed of your laptop. Okay, so so now remember where I told it to put the file. So I will just go and look for it in there. So remember, it's gonna be inside my phone app, inside Android and app. Okay, so and there's a folder called release. So this is what I'm gonna put on Google Play Store. Okay, so now we are done building everything. We now need to go to Android Play Store to put our app, which is going to be this. Okay, so to do that, you have to go to playstore.google.com/console. Okay, you can put HTTPS if you want. So then it will ask you to choose a developer account. Okay, so I already have an account, so I will choose the one that is new so that I will show you guys the process. Okay, so I will choose my channel email. Okay, so then it will ask you the type of your organization. If you are creating a company and getting a business, you need to verify. So I'll say so this one I'm doing it by myself. Okay, you need to create a developer account, so you have to create a developer account. So I'll say continue. So you want a developer name, so I'll say kids. So you can give your first name or your nickname. Okay, Kids Science College. So I'll say next. Link a payment profile to verify your identity. Create or select a payment profile. The creation of people use payment profile to collect. Let me see. I hope this is not going to ask for too much information. Okay, so this one you will, I mean, like, this is really legal, right? Is Google. Okay, so don't bother, right? So like the information that you're going to put in here is already on your Google account anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Okay, so, and you can also fill it out. So if you're in the UK, you can fill it out. So I'm gonna fill it out, but I'm gonna block it, right? Because I don't want people to steal my identity. Okay, so I'm gonna use Kids Science College and see if it's gonna work. Kids Science College. My address, I'm gonna put my address. Okay, everything is good. Then I'll click on save. So it's showing my information down here, but I'm gonna block it out. Then I'll click on next. Then it's asking me for developer email address. Okay, so I'm gonna use my do I need to hopefully I don't need to verify. Let me see. Oh, so I have to verify the email. So email address verify. Okay, it's verified. Oh, too much information. So first, my website, they asked me. So if you don't have a website, you can leave this one blank. Just say I do not have any experience with I don't know, yeah. This one be have you used any component of it? Say no. Say no. So if you don't have a website, just click on I don't have a website, but if you have, just put it in here. Wow. How many apps did you publish? Blah blah blah. I'll just say one. to earn money. For now, let's say no. So app that I want is for kids and families, right? How Google will contact you if you need to speak to someone about your account. Contact name: Kids Science College. Email address: it's gonna be English. I don't want me. Yeah, no. Can I do without that? Oh yeah. So you have to put a phone number. And you could, again, this is really secure. This is Google. I mean, this information Google has it already. Okay. So just put a valid phone number in there. So I think I have to verify my phone number. Wait, you have to verify my phone number. So they texted me some code. I didn't know this is gonna be too much like this. They texted me some code that I have to put in here. Okay, the number is verified, but I'm probably going to block it. Oh, okay. I'm at least 18 years. So you have to use your parent account for this, okay? Yeah, if you're not up to 18 years, you should probably not use your account, okay? So create account and pay. Wait. Oh, you have to pay? Okay guys, so I didn't know that you have to pay. I mean, when I created my first account, I didn't have to pay. So if you have $25 to pay, fine, but if you don't have, you can just stop here. So I mean, like, this $25 is gonna be like one off, that you can use later. I mean, yeah. So for Apple, you have to pay $100 every year. Okay, so if you want to do this, you can just create account and pay, but I'm not gonna do that because I have a developer account. But for kids that are in my class, if you want your app to be on Google Play Store and you don't want to pay, you can send me the APK that we generated, right? And I will help you to put it on my own account. Okay, I will put it on my own account for you for free. Okay, so the only thing that I will need is this APK release. Then I will need some other information, but when you send me this APK release, I will tell you other things that I need, which will be we need to take screenshots in here. Okay, so let me just show you guys how to take the screenshot. All right, because we need to put the screenshot on our app, right? So let me show you. So we have to run our app. Okay, so let me clear this. So Ionic serve, but this is not running anymore. Okay, it's so interesting. All right, Okay, so we need to take screenshots, okay, for different views, right? So since we are using Android, we're going to be using something like this. Okay, how it's going to look on Android. So the first thing that we need to take screenshot of this. So just come in here, okay, click on this, capture screenshot. So it will put it in your download. That's good. So like this screen is for mobile phone. So now we need a screen that is not mobile. Let's see. Can we try this one? No, not fold. Surface. Maybe this one. Yeah. So we can try this one. So wait, let's see. Let me refresh this. Yeah, it's showing the same way. So easy. But let's try this one. Yeah, I think this is better. Hopefully they're gonna accept this. Okay, so then in here you take screenshot of this one too. Good. Then in here we need screenshot of this one first. Okay, so take screenshot of this. So then we need it for also this one. So take screenshot. I think 3 is enough. So this is the second one. So let's put the screenshot of the game. Okay, screenshot of this. Good. Okay, then this one, screenshot of this. So one big screen, one small screen. All right, so you're gonna send me this, right, this APK. Then see all these downloads, all these screenshots. You're gonna send it to me, then I will help you guys to put it on Google Play Store on my own account that I have already, which I got for free, but now it's $25. All right, guys, so I think that is gonna be the end of the class. We've been able to build everything from scratch, and it's really nice. And even though Google is not allowing us to put it on their Play Store for free, I'll still help you guys out. So just send the APK to me and your screenshots, and you will have your app, and you will be able to share it with your friend. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share, and to like. So the next playlist, or the next thing that we are going to be learning is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and all of that, right? How to create AI, how AI works. Okay, so if you don't want to miss that, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification. See you guys in the next video. Bye.